Intro. AI, pronounced AI, or artificial intelligence, is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. These processes include learning, the acquisition of information and rules for using the information, reasoning, using the rules to reach approximate or definite conclusions, and self-correction. Particular applications of AI include expert systems, voice recognition, machine vision, and so on. The concept of the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the branch of computer science concerned with making computers behave like humans. The term was coined in 1956 by John McCarthy at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Artificial intelligence includes games playing, programming computers to play games such as chess and checkers. Expert systems, programming computers to make decisions in real-life situations. For example, some expert systems help doctors diagnose diseases based on symptoms. Natural languages, programming computers to understand natural human languages. Neural networks, systems that simulate intelligence by attempting to reproduce the types of physical connections that occur in animals' brains. Robotics, programming computers to see and hear and react to other sensory stimuli. The brief concept of artificial intelligence field. Currently, no computers exhibit full artificial intelligence, that is, are able to simulate human behavior. The greatest advances have occurred in the field of games playing. The best computer chess programs are now capable of beating humans. In May 1997, an IBM supercomputer called Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov in a chess match. In the area of robotics, computers are now widely used in assembly plants, but they are capable only of very limited tasks. Robots have great difficulty identifying objects based on appearance or feel, and they still move and handle objects clumsily. Natural language processing offers the greatest potential rewards because it would allow people to interact with computers without needing any specialized knowledge. You could simply walk up to a computer and talk to it. Unfortunately, programming computers to understand natural languages has proved to be more difficult than originally thought. Some rudimentary translation systems that translate from one human language to another are in existence, but they are not nearly as good as human translators. There are also voice recognition systems that can convert spoken sounds into written words, but they do not understand what they are writing, they simply take dictation. Even these systems are quite limited. You must speak slowly and distinctly. In the early 1980s, expert systems were believed to represent the future of artificial intelligence. To date, however, they have not lived up to expectations. Many expert systems help human experts in such fields as medicine and engineering, but they are very expensive to produce and are helpful only in special situations. Today, the hottest area of artificial intelligence is neural networks, which are proving successful in a number of disciplines such as voice recognition and natural language processing. There are several programming languages that are known as AI languages because they are used almost exclusively for AI applications. The two most common are Lisp and Prolog. Expert system. An expert system is a computer application that performs a task that would otherwise be performed by a human expert. For example, there are expert systems that can diagnose human illnesses, make financial forecasts, and schedule routes for delivery vehicles. Some expert systems are designed to take the place of human experts, while others are designed to aid them. Expert systems are part of a general category of computer applications known as artificial intelligence. To design an expert system, one needs a knowledge engineer, an individual who studies how human experts make decisions and translates the rules into terms that a computer can understand. Natural language. A natural language is a human language. For example, English, French, and Chinese are natural languages. Computer languages, such as Java and C, are not. Probably the single most challenging problem in computer science is to develop computers that can understand natural languages. So far, the complete solution to this problem has proved elusive, although a great deal of progress has been made. Fourth-generation languages are the programming languages closest to natural languages. Neural network. A neural network is a type of artificial intelligence that attempts to imitate the way a human brain works. Rather than using a digital model, in which all computations manipulate zeros and ones, a neural network works by creating connections between processing elements, the computer equivalent of neurons. The organization and weights of the connections determine the output. Neural networks are particularly effective for predicting events when the networks have a large database. Strictly speaking, a neural network implies a non-digital computer, but neural networks can be simulated on digital computers. The field of neural networks was pioneered by Bernard Widrow of Stanford University in the 1950s. Neural networks are currently used prominently in voice recognition systems, image recognition systems, industrial robotics, medical imaging, data mining, and aerospace applications. Voice recognition. Voice recognition is the field of computer science that deals with designing computer systems that can recognize spoken words. Note that voice recognition implies only that the computer can take dictation, not that it understands what is being said. Comprehending human languages falls under a different field of computer science called natural language processing. A number of voice recognition systems are available on the market. The most powerful system can recognize thousands of words. However, they generally require an extended training session during which the computer system becomes accustomed to a particular voice and accent. Such systems are said to be speaker-dependent. Many systems also require that the speaker speak slowly and distinctly and separate each word with a short pause. These systems are called discrete speech systems. Recently, great strides have been made in continuous speech systems, voice recognition systems that allow you to speak naturally. There are now several continuous speech systems available for personal computers. Because of their limitations and high cost, voice recognition systems have traditionally been used only in a few specialized situations. For example, such systems are useful in instances when the user is unable to use a keyboard to enter data because his or her hands are occupied or disabled. Instead of typing commands, the user can simply speak into a headset. Increasingly, however, as the cost decreases and performance improves, speech recognition systems are entering the mainstream and are being used as an alternative to keyboards.